Hello everyone, this is Vasil from Very Cool Jeep, and in this year we've been invited to the Centerforce Clutches Adventure Run 2023. This is their third annual run, and we're heading to the meeting point, which is in Kofa National Preserve. Driving through Phoenix on the way to the Kofa National Preserve, we decided to stop by in my favorite breakfast restaurant and get some breakfast. Alright guys, so we just ate some breakfast and we fill our stomachs with Artisan, and we're heading to the Kofa National Preserve, meeting with the rest of the crew from the Centerforce. They're supposed to be there around 2 p.m. and we're gonna be there a little bit early. I don't like to be late. I wanna set up camp and chill and read a book, something. For the past 2 months the weather in Arizona was very unpredictable, and checking the weather forecast showed the severe weather and flash floods. The clouds were rolling on us as we approached Kofa National Preserve. Just south of Quartzsite and east of Highway 95 lies the Kofa National Refuge. Kofa stands for the King of Arizona, which was a successful gold mine in the area. The mine used to stamp its property with KOA and was commonly known as Kofa Mine. Online directors told us that drive south on the Highway 95 all the way to the Stone Cabin and the official refuge entrance on the King Road. And we finally arrived at the Kofa cabin. This cabin was built in 1930s, so here's some shots of the cabin in front so you can have an idea what is it like. So as you look at it, the cabin is divided in two halves. Looking at it at the front, the left side is living space and the right side could be a garage, but at this time is being used as a storage for a wood burning stove. Luckily the living side has been nicely kept and swept out by early users. I was very surprised how the cabin looked inside. It had nice wood burning stove, 2 military cots and a table and a chair.
This much is true. There ain't a color in the rainbow that shines like you. Let's carve our names into this tree, and then lay beneath the beauty of her leaves.
Surprisingly, the storm was gone on the next morning and the sky were nice and clear. We cook quick breakfast and pack our tent.
Well, miss, I guess I'll be on my way now. You just give me a...
Alright guys, so we just woke up. Everybody's cooking some good chow here. I'm the only one that is filming and
Am I the only one cooking?
standing hungry. I don't like eat breakfast.
No?
No, I just eat once a day. When I overland, I eat once a day.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I wish I could do that.
Really nice. How do you like the scuttle?
Love it. It's
You love it?
fantastic. Oh yeah. Yeah. It makes it easy just having it built into here and slide right out and cook a quick meal and easy to clean up.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
to clean it up, all you do is just pour water on it, turn the burner up, and just let it boil itself off.
Yeah.
Makes it real easy to clean.
Morning, Blair. You have your coffee ready already, yeah? I have to refuel. Everybody's getting packed up. We have like pretty much 45 minutes left, and everybody's going to line up here, and we're going to be driving, making a large loop around Kofa National Preserve. What a beautiful day today in the morning. After suffering from a heavy rain last night, sitting on a cold windy night around the fire, you can ask for more than that. Look at this beautiful day. Good morning. How did you sleep?
Alright guys, so this video won't be complete without Addison. She was running all over the place and people were picking her up on the back of the convoy, and she was running forward. She was filming me all over the place. So put thumbs up. Addison did really good job. Everybody were amazed how she was very well behaved. So she was my filmmaker. 99% of that video was shot by the 12-year-old pretty much.
Well, like, why do you like driving stick?
I like the control and connection with the vehicle by driving with a manual. I think there's just a physical connection. You feel like you're in much more control. You have a lot more say with what the vehicle is doing rather than relying on just the computer to kind of think for you. And then when we are doing more challenging things, again, it gives me more control, the ability to slow down when I want, using the gears more instead of just having to
I'm stopped in here.
just having to depend on the
Run
brakes.
up.
So.
Make yourself a quick sandwich. You can do that. We're gonna check out the cabin here for a little bit, and then continue on. So I'm gonna pull on past the cabin. There's plenty of room here to park and all that. Yeah. So there you go.
We decided to stop at this beautiful historical cabin which is called Wellbank's Cabin. I'm in love with historical sites and historical buildings, and every time when we stop I feel like a little child. I want to get out of my car and run inside and see what's inside the building. When the Jack Wilbanks first saw the Kofa Mountains in the spring of 1931, the hillsides were covered by lush grass and colorful wildflowers. Fat deer and burros grazed on abundant grass. Palo Verde and mesquite trees were covered with yellow blossoms, and green leafy ocotillo waved bunch of scarlet flowers in a cool breeze. Puddles of water stood in a dump of washes.
So we just came here, and I believe this is the kitchen right here. Is the stove, and then I think This is a sink and then cabinets.
The Jack was a young cowboy with a dream, born on March 11, 1905 and raised on a cattle ranch near Payson, Arizona, where winters were cold and damp and he was looking for grazing land where the climate was warmer and drier for the phenomena scared lungs, and he wanted land that wasn't controlled by Tonto National Forest. After his first visit in Kofa Mountains and surrounding Sonoran Desert, his search was over. His dream of owning a large cattle ranch was coming true. Jack sold his shares of the Flying W Ranch to his brother Carroll, then purchased a few improvements established by Walter Bales, a rancher from Baja and Salome. This included 8 hang-dug water wells scattered throughout the eastern slopes of the mountain range. He obtained glaze permit from the state of Arizona and registered his brand Rafter. After a long cattle drive from Payson to Phoenix, Jack shared of Herhold cattle and horses were shipped by the freight train to Salome. On a horseback, cowboys helped him to move stock across the base of the Harquahala Mountains in the Kofa Mountains, crossing Highway 60 at Hope. Lastly, he moved his young wife Martha and baby daughter Jacqueline from the comforts of the family ranch home near Payson, and at age 26 started living his dream of owning a successful cattle ranch. But the dream soon turned into a nightmare. A long drought accompanied the Great Depression. By the spring of 1932, there wasn't grass or water or market of Jack cattle. He saw the grass and water disappeared as swiftly as a mirage. It was difficult to relocate the horses. Somehow the horses knew they should be grazing on a tall grass along the cool Tonto Creek, instead of thirsting and starving on a rocky inside of the hot sun. In the February of 1936, the drought really broke. It rained for 2 weeks. Water poured down the dry mountains, and the washes ran like rivers, spitting out in the desert. The rut's cold roads were muddy bogs. Martha had not washed the family laundry during the rainy weeks. While Jack was hooking up the gasoline motor to the pump, the belt pulled his hand into the pulley. His right hand was completely mangled. Martha wrapped his hand in a dish towel, packed a pickup, including baskets of the dry clothes, and prepared for the drive of the water-soaked mountains through the washes and slippery hillsides. Friends, this story is very interesting, and if you wish to find out the whole story, you can find about Jack and Martha Wilbanks on the internet.
I mean, I don't even know how many hundreds of pounds of trash they're picking up every day. Pulling over to the side, I'm going to let everybody go in front of me so I can get a shot of them on this rim.
We stopped here at the Pilot gas station in New Hope between Buckeye, Arizona and Quartzsite, and those guys, they had problems with their alternator. Here we're trying to fix his truck. So what's going on here? Yeah, it's not working. There's always something, right?
We were on our way out. I said, if nothing's free, it's not me and my bike. He said, oh, it's
So what's going on with this truck though? We don't know. Alternator?
Yeah, the alternator's not charging.
Yeah.
But I don't know why.
We gotta figure out how to use the depinning tool that I have no idea how to use.
If I can see the connector, there's a good strong chance I can.
Okay. If that's true, we might be able to get the old pins out and open them up.
After we fixed Robert's truck, we were not too far away from the camping site.
I get a point for spotting those turrets? You get a special flyby later. I'm so counting on it. I don't know how you've done it in the past. It's amazing.
Alright guys, so we just arrived in this beautiful spot just north of I-10 over there. Such a beautiful green scenery here, and we're gonna decide today are we going back and around the Salom area, or we're going to continue on this trail up this way. Everybody is setting up camp here. We already set up our camping. We're gonna cook right now, sit down and enjoy the time. We bought tires, Addison's tires. She's been running for me all day filming. So we're gonna have today a very easy day. And tomorrow is gonna be early morning. We're gonna wake up right in the morning again and hit the road again.
To the bone, just trying to make something out of nothing, you know. You never wanted silver, gold, or the finer things. Just a wife and kids, a home, and the American dream. Whoa, how you gonna step in line? From the edge of my seat, through a big windshield or a plane, not a TV screen. Don't you need the road to tell you you really are? Find out whether or not a man could ever change his start.